Cool, this video is not for you. Just be happier. Small. Okay, not so small. Honestly, I have to say, I was really scared. I am an immigrant here. Like, how? How's they gonna allow me to do it? It's probably had to. I mean, I just could not do it. And it's like a bonus of being self-employed. No, you cannot do this. No, go back to your country. Hello guys! It's me, Anastasia, visual designer and content creator, and today I'm gonna share my experience how I became a freelancer in Germany. So first of all, I want to tell that if you know everything about German laws, if you know all the procedures, how to become a self-employed in Germany, how to become freelancer and open your company, cool, this video is not for you. This video is for those who are like me or how I was before, when I just had a job and I wanted to work by myself, I wanted to be a freelancer or self-employed and just find clients by myself and have my own schedule and just be happier. So, if you are like this and you want to do this but you're a bit insecure, you don't know how it's going in Germany, you worry about it. Also, if you are non-EU member and you need a visa and you worry that they're not gonna give you visa for freelance work, so if you have all those worries, this video is for you because I'm gonna tell you how I did it and hopefully inspire you and motivate you. So, let's go! Okay, now I'm gonna quickly tell about myself. So I am originally from Ukraine and I moved to Germany to make my master study. So I studied media architecture at Bauhaus University in Weimar and it took me 2 years to finish it. I mean, it's normal. It's master 2 years. And I also worked for I think 10 months. Meanwhile, I was studying, so it was like a student job, like 20 hours a week. And while like what I was working, as I said, I was working as a visual communication designer in just a design agency. It was small, okay, not so small, just not that big agency, just agency. In the same city where I studied. So, and after I finished my study, took me around, I don't know, 4 months to find a job. And I found a job in IT company and I moved to another city. And I was working there for around a year. And to be honest, like already after half a year, I started to think about like, well, I don't like it so much. I mean, not that I didn't like the company was really good, my colleagues were really nice, and just, you know, I'm a creative person, I am designer, so I have a little bit of complication to follow the strict rules and strict schedules. So I kind of need this freedom to be inspired, and I'm also not that good in working all the time with the same style, the same project. So I kind of need this change. I mean, perfectly like each month I would change the project and like work on something different because it just inspires me more and I feel better on working on that and again feel happier. So I think it's important in our life, right? Honestly, I have to say, I was really scared. I thought it's impossible. I mean, I hear and, okay, I hate to say it, but yes, immigrant, right? Okay, I am an immigrant here and I have a visa, and visa is strictly related to my activity in Germany. So when I was studying, it was visa only as a student, and when I was working, it was a visa for a worker. And of course, to be a freelancer means that kind of like, I don't have a job, but I need a visa, and I honestly thought that they're not gonna allow me to do this, and I honestly thought that, like, how they're gonna allow me to do it? It's probably not, it's impossible. And yes, and then again, like, worries about, okay, how I gonna find clients, how I gonna do it, how I gonna keep maintaining myself and just keep the lifestyle, and how I gonna earn money. I mean, all these worries and everything, and yeah, I just was not doing it for a while. I was just waiting, and until the point when, honestly, I was already like feeling so bad about what I'm doing, and I just had to, I mean, I just could not do it, and I quit the job. I quit the job, and I went to the foreign authority, Ausländerbehörde, and I said to them, I quit the job and I want to be a freelancer. Okay. So before we come to the step of like all these official papers and like what you really need to do, I would say the very first step is to prepare yourself. I mean, you have to understand that yes, it's not gonna be anymore like, okay, I get money each month and I'm okay, I don't have to worry about it, I just do my job and I finish it in the evening and I'm done, I have rest time. And no, it's not gonna be like this. You need to work actually more, but if you like what you are doing, it's not a problem, because I'm very happy to work in the evenings, sometimes to work on the weekends. I'm really fine with it. I'm really fine when my weekdays are messed and mixed. I mean, I don't understand when it's Monday, when it's Friday, and when it's Saturday. It literally makes me happy, because I don't have to think like, oh, tomorrow is Monday, or like, oh yeah, today is Friday and Saturday. I'm just, well, every day can be whatever I want it to be. So I think it's really good. It's like a bonus of being self-employed. Are you agree with me? I hope you are. Yes, so the first step is prepare yourself. And by prepare yourself, I mean like just really prepare yourself. And it's like I said nothing, right? Okay, whatever. First of all, yes, you have to understand that you have to quit your job to do this, right? So yeah, just do it. Just decide for yourself if you really want to keep going with it or you don't want to keep going with it, and just make the step. If something is making you unhappy, just make a step and go out of it. Yes, it sounds complicated, or sounds easy but complicated to make. I know, I went through it. So yes, prepare yourself, and well, save some money. You will need them, believe me. At least you should have some money, at least to maintain yourself for half a year, I would say, because like, let's say 3 months to in case if something doesn't go right. So you have like 3 months to understand that it doesn't go right, and 3 months to find another job. So all this time you have to have some money to live. So just do it. And also, like, you would probably need some money for starting your marketing campaign. I mean, you will have to promote yourself. You will have to you will have some expenses, because yes, right now the clients will not just come by itself, or the work will not just come to you and say do it. Well, you will have to find it, and you will have to invest some time, some work, and some money. Yes, so okay, once you have a first step done and you feel prepared, the next step is, yeah, to go to foreign authority. So, Ausländerbehörde, because we are talking about Germany, right? I mean, I'm talking about Germany, it's my experience. You go to foreign authority and you say that, well, yeah, I quit the job and I want to become a freelancer. And probably they're gonna say, well, okay. I mean, how it was for me, like, I was so scared, but yes, afterwards, like when I did it, it was just so smooth, and I was like, seriously, like it's like this? Where is like the scandals and like say, no, you cannot do this, no, go back to your country, no, we don't want you here to work as freelancer. Well, nothing like this happened, so everything went really good, and they just tell me what they need from me. And what they need from me is first quitting letter, so the letter that you really quit your job. Second, a business plan. Yes, you will have to do it, and I had to do it. And third, it's different in different cases, but for me, they ask me to write how is my study related to what I'm gonna do. So basically, the freelance, I was like the freelance activity I told them I want to do, it's design. And my study was, as you remember from the beginning of this video, it was media architecture. I mean, in my case, it is really complicated for people to understand what is media architecture, right? And probably you also don't understand. Let me know if I should make a video about it. And so I had to write, how is my study related to what I'm gonna do. And we're gonna talk about it later. So first of all, well, quitting letter, you can do it, right? You already quit your job, yeah? Or you gonna do it, so you know. Okay, you just, the same letter that you write to your company, you print it and you send it to your, or bring it to the foreign authority. Second of all, business plan. And here it's really fun, I would say. I mean, I had fun when I was doing it. And yes, I had to Google some examples because, come on, I didn't know how to do it. I mean, I'm just a designer, right? How should I know how to make a business plan? So, my business plan is just 2 pages, nothing more, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bullet points. So it's really short, really like precisely describe what it's asked for. So I have a paper, it says business plan as a title, and I have, okay, number 1, idea. I wrote it in German, so. By the way, my German is not perfect. My English also. But okay, whatever. So I will have to just translate it now to English from German. And well, both are not perfect, so you understand that it's going to be a bit complicated. Okay, idea, Angebot und Zielgruppe. Well, Zielgruppe is to who I want to offer the services, and Angebot, like basically what I want to offer, and idea. And I just have a little absatz, just 3 sentences where I write that yes, as a Freiberufler, as freelancer, I want to offer design services for small businesses and in area of visual communication, corporate identity, websites, and so on. And also, like, I wrote that I also want to collaborate with in marketing field and also make some marketing campaigns, designs for brands. Number 2, the analysis of market and the competition. I wrote that mostly like on the market. All the designs projects are made by design agencies or some freelancers, and I also said that like the competition, basically the big companies usually have their in-company designers, or they go to the big design agencies to order the services, and small companies, they cannot afford going to big agencies, and also often they have a designer, but like, I mean, they don't have 3, 4, 5 designers, right? If it's small business, they have maybe 1, and usually it's pretty busy. So this in-company designer cannot do everything. And so basically what I wrote here is, yes, my clients are small businesses, and for them there is not so much competition, and well, they can just come to me. Right. Okay, the third one. My goal and my vision, like the vision of my company, I guess. So I wrote that my main goal is to gain more clients and create for them really good design and help them to develop the businesses and also gain more clients for them. Yes. And basically it's also about me, like what I want. So yeah, I just said that in a few years I would like to open my own agency. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? If you start working as a freelancer, you probably have some idea about how you want to scale in future, right? Like probably you have already some ideas, like to open a company, or I don't know, whatever. Strategy, it's a fourth. So I wrote here that yes, I position myself as visual and media designer with a lot of experience and with a lot of knowledges in design. So I forgot to mention, like, even before moving to Germany, I had been working already in some international IT companies and also in some design agencies. So like I have more or less 6 years of design experience, no, of experience in design. Yeah, I think it's like this. So yes, I just wrote that yes, I go as a strong designer and I have a very interdisciplinary Ausbildung, interdiscipline study. No, how to say it? Interdisciplinary study. So I have this complicated word study, and it's gonna help me in my work because I have like a bigger view. I mean, it's related to architecture also, and it's related to everything visual, and I mean, it's just gonna help me. You will write it for yourself, so just write whatever you think it fits to your field of work and what you think it's gonna sound good. Next one, marketing. So I just said that I'm not gonna tell you because I'm gonna make a video about it, but okay. So I just said that nowadays the best way to promote yourself is to use social media. So basically I just wrote that my plan is to use it and to create some social media's promotions for myself. Sixth one, Rechtsform, like the type of company, or yeah, type of company. And yeah, I just said it's like I'm gonna work by myself and as a freelancer. And just added like financial plan, and I just said that I'm gonna use my own savings and basically to create the web page for myself, to pay some software licenses, and yeah, to invest in marketing. And the last one is summary. So I just put everything together and said that, well, I know what I'm doing and I'm gonna be good about it. I'm gonna be good in it. So yes. And afterwards you just go, or I just went to the foreign authority, just gave them all of this and applied for a new residence permit and well, paid my 100 euros for it as always, because you always have to pay and pay and pay and pay. So business plan is done. You can find a lot of examples on internet, but just don't worry about it. Seriously, you don't have to make it as a really big deal. Just write shortly, precisely and clearly what you're gonna do, how you're gonna do it, and for who you're gonna do it. Okay, that's it. That's all they need, and that's all you need, and probably you know it, because I mean, you probably have spent some time thinking about you being a freelancer and what you're gonna do and how you're gonna work. So just write it down on the paper and everything's gonna be fine. I did it by myself. I did not ask anybody for help. Okay, I just showed afterwards, like, look what I did. Okay. And so the last paper I had to do is just to write how my study is related to what I'm gonna do. And because I mean, media architecture, yeah, sounds like architecture, but also a media. But basically it's just a combination of both, like media art and design plus architecture, and so it's really wide field. Like I cannot say that after it, like, I have to go and work only with architecture. So it was not really complicated for me to explain how I'm gonna use my study and how it's related to what I'm gonna do. So, and I'm pretty sure you can also make it. So for today, that's it. Okay, we just had like two steps. Yeah, prepare yourself, go to Freelance and make, okay, more or less some steps we have. Let's see what is gonna be in the end. And well, there are still a lot of them, and I just have to say that I'm going through them right now. I'm just like one step ahead, and we will see what's gonna come up next. So in the next videos I'm gonna share my next steps, like what I had to do and what problems I had to face, and just, yeah, just follow me, like it, this video if you like it. Let me know if it was useful or helpful, or if you enjoyed watching it. I'm gonna really appreciate it. Follow my Instagram account, somewhere here, and just see what I'm doing and how it's going. And have a nice day. Bye bye.